Hello, this is my third video to address the challenges I face in my classroom as it relates to instructional technology. For teachers, the internet can be a great tool to find resources to teach various topics in the classroom. However, as there become more resources online, that presents another problem because the URLs typically become longer and more unique. That in turn makes it more difficult to remember and even a greater challenge to have younger students type it. To address the problem of finding some place to store them so they are easily accessible from school or home and were not taking up too much space on my favorites bar, I went searching. To begin my search, I knew they had programs that you could use to store your passwords for websites so you did not forget them. So I figured they would have something that was similar but would allow me to save my favorite websites. I found several, but two of them were more popular and user-friendly. The first one I found, and probably the most popular, is Pinterest. Pinterest is a visual way to categorize and keep track of your resources. I am a big fan and use it often, but when I am in a hurry I do not want to sort through all of my pins under a specific category to find the exact one I am looking for. Instead, I want something I can easily search and pull up what I am looking for immediately, so I continue searching. After further searching, I discovered one of my new favorite websites called Delicious. The website is delicious.com, and it is a social bookmarking tool that allows you to save, organize, and discover links on the web. The way it works is after you sign up, you can begin saving your links to one place. The advantage is that with each link you add, you can also include a brief description so you quickly know what the bookmark is about. Secondly, it provides the option to enter tags for each bookmark, thus making it easier to locate later. I like this tool because as long as you have internet access, you can quickly search and find your favorite websites, and it eliminates the common frustration with not remembering a site because it was bookmarked on your school computer. Now for those websites I often have my students access, but the URLs are too long for them to easily type. I had to find another way for them to get there, especially since I work with second grade students that at the beginning of the year have difficulties typing, and then I ask them to type a 20 to 30 character long URL with special characters. It becomes a very long process. So, once I started at my new school district, I saw that they were offering summer classes to help with technology, and one of the classes focused on the website development. I signed up for the class and was introduced to the program they use to house and operate their district's website. After a 2-day course, I learned the process and I began designing my own site. Now I have my own classroom website and I store my commonly used links there. So now all of my students have to do is click on the link to the site that I want them to use instead of worrying about whether they get the URL typed in right or not. So if you have some of the same problems with not always being able to find a resource that you are looking for while searching through your favorites, I recommend checking out either Pinterest or Delicious. They are both social bookmarking tools that allow you the opportunity to categorize your bookmarks so they are easily accessible. The best part, they are not associated with only one computer, but they can be accessed anywhere you have internet access. As you are probably aware, the URLs nowadays are becoming longer and longer with many special characters. This makes them very challenging to remember and to type in accurately. To help my students, I created a classroom website so all of my students have to do is click on the link and it takes them directly where they need to go, thus saving time and frustration. Maybe this will work for your classroom too.